About to get started here. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. And we're underway here in the home opener. Next offering is fouled back. And he grounds one to the right side. And that's just foul. The 1-2. Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite.
Turner runs. Harper at the plate now, and that's strike one. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. And that one is lifted in the air. Takes it in for the out. One out man at first. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. The 1-0. Turner runs. They pitch out.
Out on the
Throw to second. Out. Two down, nobody on. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Throw on to Torkelson. That ends the frame. Pete Crow Armstrong up now for the Tigers. Sliced hard, but foul. 0-1. And that one clips the corner. Luzardo, the lefty who lights up the radar gun. 28 years old. And he was a third-round pick back in 2016. The 1-2.
Ball.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Went back to the sinker, and it was successful. Here's Jahmai Jones.
Ball. Hurt one. No, inside.
Crawford moving under it. Two down. Javi Baez digs in right side.
That's a ball.
Foul ball. The 1-1. And that one finds its way through.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. That clips the corner. Baez off of first with two away. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Back at Comerica Park. Second inning set to go. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. Hit hard on the ground to short. Baez fires over to first. One pitch and one out. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. That's a base hit, so they get a man aboard with a one-out single. In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. Pitch out, but no action. No score here in the second. Swing and a miss at a slider.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Line drive, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. This is Bryson Stott.
Ball.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Into center. He's got it. Over to Torres, and that is the inning. Back here in Detroit, bottom of the second. Gleyber Torres up now for the Tigers. And a quick out, number one.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Dylan Dingler stands in now and watches strike one. On a line. That's a base hit. And he'll reach second with one away. One out, runner at second. Zach McKinstry will hit next. That one finds the zone. Strike one. The Tigers looking to strike first here in the third and final game of the series. Marsh under this one. Brings it in. Here comes the throw.
No,
and they almost caught
safe.
him, but he's back in time. So up next, Wenzel Perez. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That is the inning. Top half of the third inning. Here's the Phillies catcher, JT Realmuto. Out towards right center field. Vierling coming on. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. On the ground right side. Gets it to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
And that one is lifted in the air. Vierling has a beat on it. And that is that. Bottom of the inning, stepping in, Matt Vierling.
Here. Ball one. Did he
swing at the 1-1. Look down to first. He did not go around. Hauls it in, one away. Back to the top of the Detroit order. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next to hit. Swing and a miss. That's strike two. runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Jahmai Jones digs in now. Hard ground ball, base knock. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Nice grab. Over to first. They get the out.
Got him, that's an out.
And that'll do it. Back at Comerica Park. On to the fourth. Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies. That one ripped, but foul.
Well, these Phillies just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Missed with a changeup. Ball 1. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. Here comes Schwartz to the plate. Swings here and blasts one left field. Carrying well. Out of here. Into the visitors' bullpen. He muscles that one out the opposite way. Bohm in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. That one opts against the fence. And he's got a double. Now it's going to be Brandon Marsh. Ripped to first, caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Garcia at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. And he swings over the top there.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Man at second. In the dirt. And there's a ball. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
In the air to left center. Crow Armstrong on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Back here in Detroit, bottom of the 4th, Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. That one found hard the other way.
Well, these Tigers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. Here's Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 1. Out to short. In there safely. An uncharacteristic mistake from a really good defensive player. Man at first with 1 gone. And here is Dylan Dingler. Doubled his first time. Splits the plate. It's 0-1.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Here's the 0-2. Up the middle. The flip. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. We go to the top of the fifth, and now for the Phillies, JT Realmuto. Out towards right center field. Vierling on the move to the gap. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. Here's the center fielder, Justin Crawford. Grounded out his first time. And that one in the air center field. 2 down. So the Philly batting order turns over. And now the shortstop, Trey Turner. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the fifth. Swings through that.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Come on. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now the third baseman, Zach McKinstry. And a superb diving catch. What a play. Now the left fielder, Wenzel Perez. To the right side, and that one handled. Slings to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Vierling, the next to hit, takes ball one. That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on.
Ball 2.
Boom. Tosses across to first, and the inning is over. Back at Comerica Park, all set for the top of the sixth. Bryce Harper.
Now pitching for the Tigers, number 87, Tyler Holton.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. On the ground, right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
The 0-1. And a foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 0-2. In the dirt. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. 3-2. The pitch is outside, and ball 4. And he won a long battle, and he heads to first, representing the go-ahead run with the tying run at second. Nice stop. Flips it from the ground. That's one. A sensational double play. And digging in for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. This one in the air center field. Crow Armstrong settles underneath it, and that'll do it. Back here in Detroit, well, we go bottom 6. Pete Crow Armstrong up now for the Tigers. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Now a drag bunt, third base side. And that goes foul. The 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
For the Tigers,
Jahmai Jones up now for the Tigers. 1 for 2. Crawford settles under this one, and there's 2 away. So here's Baez now. Fouled off down the right side. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And there's a foul ball.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
No.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Hard hit to right center, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching.
Oh, diving stop. Fires to first. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going. Here's Gleyber Torres. There's a strike. Good take by Torres. That one missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. And that'll load the bases.
Good patience to take that walk and keep the line moving, and it sets up a critical at bat coming up with the bases loaded here.
To third, and that chance handled. Zips it to first, out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. We go to the top of the 7th, and now for the Phillies, Adolis Garcia. Fouled off left side. That one ripped.
That's foul ball.
Foul ball. Bolton, a 6'2 southpaw, 29 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2018. Here's a 1-2. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it. Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Out towards left center. Crow Armstrong on his way over. He's got it. And there's 1 down. JT Realmuto steps in. And that is out of play. 0-1. On the ground to the left. Fires to second for 1. Not in time.
He's in there. He's safe.
It's a fielder's choice. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Justin Crawford.
No.
Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Realmuto off of first with 2 away. And a swing and a miss down on bottom of the 7th. Here's the third baseman, Zach McKinstry. Now he breaks his bat. Boom. Tosses to first.
You're out.
And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Wenzel Perez now at the plate. Swing and a ground ball. Turner with the throw to first. Play is made, 2 out. So digging in, Matt Vierling. Fought off foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. And a foul ball. That one gets down for a hit. And that puts the tying run on base. Back to the top of the order now. Pete Crow Armstrong getting ready to hit.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that.
There goes the runner. Swing and a miss.
Out on the
Throw to
tag.
second. Out at second. That ends the inning. Ready to begin the 8th. And here's the Phillies leadoff man, Trey Turner. Drilled out towards left center field. Way back there. It's got a chance. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple. Here comes the always dangerous Bryce Harper in a big situation. This one in the air center field. Crow Armstrong in position. He makes the grab. Runner tags from third. He's in to score on the sac fly, and they lead by 2. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Kyle Schwarber.
Swing and a foul out of play.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
And that's with the swing. It's a strikeout. And here comes Alec Bohm. Kyle Finnegan on the pitch out of the pen here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
2 down, nobody on. And now it's even up. Out to short. Baez. On to first. And that is that. Back to the top of the order. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Makes the catch, 1 down. Jahmai Jones up now for the Tigers. 1 for 3.
Inside.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Throw to first in time.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
The batter now, Javier Baez. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Tying run at the plate. That misses. Ball 2.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges. Really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
2-1 now. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. All set to start the 9th in this one.
Now pitching for the Tigers.
Base knock right field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
One away. Bryson Stott, the next. Hit. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Phillies. Edmundo Sosa. Runner on first with one down for him. Sosa in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. The 0-1. Ripped, but it curls foul. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's the 0-2. That's to third. McKinstry. Not in time.
No, he's
safe. First and second, one out. Here's JT Realmuto. A little out front there as he swings through it. In the air, center field. Crow Armstrong under it. And there's two away. Here's the center fielder, Justin Crawford. 0 for 3 in this one. That one fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Ripped into center, base hit. Coming home. In comes the run from second. Goes to third. In there. And now they've got runners at the corners with 2 outs. So back to the top of the order. Trey Turner at the plate. It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. On the ground, out to short. Whips it to first on the run. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Back at Comerica Park. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Gleyber Torres up now for the Tigers. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
He was all over that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
That's towards center. Crawford settles underneath it. And there's one down.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
McKinstry stands in here, takes ball 1 low. That's a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. So up next. Sil Perez. Orion Kerkering taking over on the mound. That misses the zone. Ball 1. And that one fouled off. The tying run at the plate. Swing and a pop-up. Out number 2. So they're down to their final out. And now right fielder. The Tigers going with a pinch hitter, Kyle Manzardo. A critical at bat in this game for him. There's a strike. And that skips in the dirt.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
What a stop to first. And this one is over. What a play to end the game. A shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.